Hello and welcome back to Plannercraft. I'm Natalie and today we are doing things a little bit different. So if you can just help me out with a few points today. So firstly, hopefully you can hear me okay. Secondly, when we're flicking through the different views, if you spot something that you think could be done a bit better. Now, first of all, what I will say is, in the current view, there is a ring light. That ring light isn't plugged in. So, I'll be turning it off when it gets home later. So, do bear that in mind, that there won't normally be this big shadow of a scary mic. So, hi Mom, and welcome in. And it's good to see that we have a little bit of a chat pop up as well. That's cool. Sound is perfect. That's good because the microphone's right under my nose. So this could be interesting. Like to see things, I have to look in the screen. So I thought today, given that we're talking about creative mojo, process, and all the rest of it, we would start off with what is probably one of the scariest things to most people, and that's a blank sheet of paper. So, whether this will actually turn out to a finished project or not, maybe. You never know. But I wanted to spend a little bit of time chatting with you all today about creativity and what can set you back. So, I'm hoping this is okay on Facebook. I'm going to presume it is because I've got that come on in and take a pew. Not seeing any comments yet though. But let me just see if I can try some other bits and pieces, because lots of new bits that I can do. So it's like, oh, how do I do that? Because apparently I can add your comment to the broadcast, Mum, but no idea how. And I don't know if that's going to pop you up on screen, which could be weird. We'll have to test that one sometime when we can go to the private group. Okay, so first of all, method. So how you have to use a material or tool and how that can limit your process. Now, limitation isn't always a bad thing when it comes to creativity, but if you're limiting yourself constantly, sometimes what you can find is that can start to knock your mojo. So at this point, I was going to show you some AI. Now, what I will say is my computer's had a real hissy fit with me this morning. Anybody think it didn't like being moved? So not only have I tried to reinstall Illustrator and that failed, but I've also had to reinstall Canvas Workspace. So let's hop across the screen and see if it works. So fingers crossed. Okay, so in Canvas, rather than using artificial intelligence, I thought I would talk a bit about the limitations of print and cut instead. So if we go to our artboard and okay, so print to cut, we become limited then by our printer instead. So straight out of the gate, I'm limited in that I can't do anything bigger than A4. So that means that if I want to do like a nice all over pattern, then I can't do that onto my 12 by 12 sheet. Now, that might mean that you end up changing your design, so you could move that guide across your page and have it so that you've got this like rule of thirds. You might create things sideways, but you're also going to get a border along this edge here too. So if we then put our registration marks on, you can see that not only that, but we're going to lose out on these corners as well. So that is part, an example of the process itself, or the method, limiting your creative mojo, because you can't use all of that sheet. Okay, so let's pop some bits in here so I can carry on talking. So I'm going to import from, rather than going import from my computer, let's do it the proper way. So I'm going to go to image tracing, image in your computer. Just going to think about it. Okay, so somewhat giving away what I was filming the other day, and I'm going to go to Dropbox. He's going to think about it, and let's go to Fast by Others, and Creative Fabrica. Okay, and let's go for pumpkins. Let's add that one in, and I'm going to open that. Stream okay on Facebook. Thank you, Mum. So it is a bit of a different day. So, okay, so we've got our image that we want to use, and at the moment it's coming in as this little set of 3. And we just want to, instead of tracing outer edge, I'm just going to go to enhanced image tracing, because sometimes you'll find that enhanced image tracing is actually going to give you a better trace, especially on something like this. So we'll see how it goes. And it will always have a think. So when we're wanting to print to cut, you always want to make sure that the paste of the image is turned on. And that then gives you your image for printing as well as your line for cutting. Or it might be that you want to use that line trace that we're doing now for adding foil, drawn details, paint pens. So many special effects out there now. Like you could use a nice glitter gel pen to do your outlining too. And it's having a really long think about it, isn't it? Told you it was playing up today. Come on. Told you. It should have been my 13th today, I think. Yeah, it crashed. As I said, second time I've had to reinstall it today. So let's try that again, shall we? I'll see if it comes back up in a bit. Because otherwise, it could be that we're left doing all this in Affinity, which is totally not what I had planned today. At all. But at least I have the option now that I can just pop that onto USB and not have to use Canvas if I don't want to. Right. So, let's try again. If it does it again, I might just go away, restart and try again. You never know. But while that's doing that, let's wake up the Scan and Cut and I can show you the other views. So, We also have our main scanner cut view. So you're going to be able to see our screen in much better detail than what you were doing. So hopefully that looks better. Okay. And if I remove my pad, I can also show you my other view as well. So we're actually going to be able to watch the scanner cut in much better detail. As I said, it's a bit darker today because we haven't got the ring light on, but it's looking cool, I think. So hopefully that's all working good at your end and looking good. Even if the computer's playing up, it's obviously just having one of those days. Who knew computers that don't like Mondays? Okay. So if we go back to the screen, let's try again. Enhanced image. Oh dear. Canvas is doing spinning wheel of doom. Goody. Would you believe I found a load of content last week with Canvas on this program? No problems. None whatsoever. Come to go live. No. Oh dear. It's one of those days. It's not going to have it, is it? Hey ho. Right, what I'll do then is, given that it is misbehaving today, something chronic, I'm going to go away, see if I can change a few settings and come back again and see if that makes any difference. So bear with me for 5 and I'll be back. So I'll hop off stream now and probably reconvene in about 5-10 minutes. You should all get notifications because I have to schedule them and have to be good. And then it counts me down and tells me off if I don't go on at the right time. So, take care and bye.